So let me get this straight. So not only did Hellena Taylor lie about how much she was being paid, but she also attempted to weaponize the fanbase into boycotting Bayonetta 3, throw the new voice actress under the bus, and still is saying that Platinum Games is lying, despite Jason Schreier, probably one of the biggest and trusted sources in news right now, saying that he has seen receipts as well as VGC and Bloomberg sources on this too. Guys, this is really messed up. After learning this info, are you still gonna buy Bayonetta 3 or not? Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the RoboChan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwood or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about some new updates on the Bayonetta 3 boycott situation with Hellena Taylor, the first Bayonetta voice actress, how she lied about the pay, attempted to manipulate the fanbase into hurting the sales and hurting the game overall, and look at some of her quotes that we first covered in the first video and see how they turn up after this new info. And we'll also look at the quotes from the vice president of Platinum Games as well, because I think that's very important here too. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more people when you do, and if you want to follow me on Twitter and help me reach my goal of 1,000 followers, you can follow me at RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's get to the video. So this has been quite a roller coaster with Bayonetta 3 and the boycotting and just everything overall. Now at first I thought she was being paid $4,000 to do all of her lines, which personally I thought it was for countless hours. I didn't know it just took a couple days. So naturally you would think that's pretty crappy, that's not that much pay for the amount of work she was doing. I also didn't know about her past work as well. Hideki Kamiya also came out and essentially said that she was lying, and at first this looked really crappy for his response because we didn't believe him. But then I looked into it a bit because some of your comments really piqued my interest on how much you said she was doing in the past 10 years. And it turns out she doesn't really have much of a voice acting career in the last 10 years aside from Bayonetta. Not only that, but around that time an old clip appeared of her saying that past Bayonetta games took about 16 hours.
Take away the script. Was this for, how long did it take for recording and between the first line and until the project was done?
I recorded for 4 days.
Oh wow! You did the was that Bayonetta 1 and 2? Or was
half a day each, so four 4-hour sessions it took me.
Oh wow! I didn't think. I swear Bayonetta talked more than that.
Yeah, no. I'm very quick, and so's Chris Zimmerman Salter. It was literally do 3 lines of each line, and that's it. It's very quick.
That's key information. We also learned that she was being hired for 4 to 5 sessions, and initially we thought that was $4,000 for all of those sessions. Hellena Taylor called for a boycott, which completely backfired and made the game sell even more. In fact, it was like number 30 yesterday on Amazon's best selling. And overall, you guys said that, yeah, I'm still gonna buy this game, even more so now. And I made a video saying that I think she was personally in the wrong. And I also said that something was still fishy, something was missing, something is not complete here. And I was pretty spot on. It wasn't complete at all, and this changes the situation completely. Fast forward another day and new info has come out on the situation, and it turns out she was lying. This is what VGC had to say. According to people with knowledge of the situation, as well as documentation reviewed by both Bloomberg and VGC, Platinum intended to rehire Taylor last summer. It's claimed that Platinum sought to hire Taylor for at least 5 sessions. VGC sources suggested it could have been as few as 4, with each paying $3,000 to $4,000 for 4 hours in the studio. This would have brought Taylor's total fee to $15,000. Bloomberg reports, as VGC can corroborate via our own sources. One person with knowledge of the deal claimed to VGC this represented a significant increase on Taylor's fee from the second game. According to Bloomberg, the voice actor responded by asking for a 6-figure sum as well as residentials on the game, a claim Taylor strongly denies. Residuals, I mean, it's residuals. VGC sources echoed the residual claim, but did not mention a requested sum. So it seems claims that she was already getting paid more for the third game compared to the second game. I know some people who sided with her said that she should be getting more than she got paid last time. Now, because she wanted a six-figure sum, it's to my understanding that that's $100,000, right? So for each session, she would have been paid $20,000 for 4 hours of voice work. This game was never gonna sell as well as Zelda or Mario or these bigger Nintendo Switch games. You also have to remember that they have other people to pay, the devs, the artists, the other voice actors. This game was never gonna sell really well as the other Nintendo Switch games like Mario and Zelda, but I bet it will now. As I said in the video, she should have taken multiple voice acting jobs in the past 10 years to build her resume, and she would have been able to negotiate more money. And if Platinum Games didn't like that, then she can move on. That's how these things work. But no, she wanted $100,000, she misinterpreted her own worth as a voice actress, and now she's paying for the consequences. Only now she's being caught in a lie, and now she's saying something else, and this is what she said. In private messages exchanged with VGC, Taylor called the suggestion that she was offered more than $4,000 categorically untrue. She also labeled claims by sources that she could have earned $15,000 an absolute lie and a complete joke. I'd quite like to put this in the rearview mirror and leave the whole bloody franchise behind, she told VGC, so I think I'll just let my video stand. I spoke the truth. But here's the thing, guys. Jason Schreier came out and tweeted this. As I said in the story and on Twitter, I have seen written evidence of Hellena Taylor being offered at least $15,000 for her work on the game. So one of the two things are happening here. Jason Schreier is lying for no reason at all. He has no reason to lie for this. Why would he lie? He's already a big name. I don't think he needs to do it for clout. Unless Platinum Games slid him some money, which I highly doubt that too. Hellena Taylor is lying. Now, if it comes out that they are actually lying, these reporters are lying, I will make another video and admit that, but so far, it's looking like she's lying. I'm sure you guys have your own opinions and you'll leave them in the comment section. Now let's go back in time a bit and look at the first information that we covered on those quotes. I am not afraid of this non-disclosure agreement. I can't even afford to run my car. What are they gonna do? Take my clothes? Good luck to them. Bayonetta always stands up for those with less power and stands up for what is right. And doing this, you stand with her. Thank you. They offered you $15,000 to $20,000. That is a lot of money for what little work you would have done, especially since you haven't been doing any voice acting in the past 10 years. If an actor wants to negotiate more money, usually they're gonna look at your past and what you've done, right? They're gonna look at how much you're wanted in the industry. I mean, that's why Chris Pratt is Mario, because he's wanted in the industry. That's why Jack Black is Bowser, because again, he's wanted in the industry. Now, she also apparently does theater as well, which I would assume brings you money in too, so where is that money going? Can you not run your car? Can you not pay your bills? Like, my question is, why does she want $100,000 for this role? Does she have money trouble? The pandemic did make people go to the theater less, so maybe that's why. Maybe people aren't going to these events that she's doing, so maybe she needs more money. Maybe theater isn't paying as much as it was before, especially back when she was doing Bayonetta 1 and 2. Like I said in the last video, that second line is using the character as some sort of moral high ground for those who are boycotting this game. This line specifically, stand up for what is right. You manipulating and lying the truth and just trying to get away with it and then saying, oh, I just want to put this behind me, is not right. That is not right, and I'm sure that's not what Bayonetta, as you say, would do. As you said, she stands up for what's right, and what you did was not right. Again, if she indeed is telling the truth that they are lying, then I will make another video and update the situation on that, but so far it looks like she's lying. To put it simply, she stands more to lie and be perceived as being right than Jason Schreier, who stands to lose a lot more, a hell of a lot more, if he's found to be lying, which personally, I don't think he's lying. Let's move on to that second quote, which I didn't really like as well, and this is what it said. I created that voice. She has no right to sign merchandise as Bayonetta. They'll, Platinum Games, probably try and do a spin-off with Jan. Don't buy that either. You don't have a right to this character. You merely voiced them. While I do agree you did a great job at it, this is a new voice actress for this character, and she's also doing a fantastic job as well. Also, I hope people end up buying this game, and if they do a spin-off, I hope that does even better than Bayonetta 3 with the new fans. Just specifically because you were lying so much and you were trying to manipulate us. Which, by the way, she did succeed in manipulating people, because there are still people who are trying to defend her, even though she's lying. So congrats in your failure to weaponize the Nintendo Switch install base, manipulate the truth on what's actually happening, and make it seem like you're one of those voice actresses that are actually being taken advantage of these bigger companies, when in fact, you yourself were trying to take advantage of these bigger companies. You tried to sabotage a game that Bayonetta fans have been waiting for 5+ years, and it's absolutely disgusting. Not only should you be disgusted with yourself, but you should be blacklisted from any voice actress jobs in the future. Now that may sound pretty harsh, but that's just how I'm feeling right now, because at first I did feel bad for her. I thought that she was being taken advantage by Platinum Games. She manipulated me into thinking that that was the case, and now I find out that she's lying, and now I'm a little mad. So mad that I can't speak, apparently. Now, looking at the vice president's tweet, it makes a lot of sense now, and a lot of people are also saying that even if she did lie, his response was still poor, and to that I do have to agree. I think he should have just said nothing at all and just let it ride out. And I'll be honest, with this new information, since he was probably under NDA, him blocking people, I can fully understand that. I ain't gonna lie, if people were saying all this stuff and I fully know that that wasn't the truth and I had nothing to do but block that, I would do that too, because that stuff does get to you if you hear enough of it. Again, I still think he shouldn't have said anything, but what can you do? Now, I want to be clear on something. We personally do not know if Jason Schreier is telling the truth. We are just going on his word as a journalist and what he's done in the past, as well as the sources for Bloomberg and VGC. So far, it's looking like they're the ones that are telling the truth, and Helena Taylor is still lying. As far as I can see, Helena Taylor manipulated the truth, tried to weaponize and boycott Bayonetta 3, made Platinum Games and the vice president look like the bad guy, and now is saying that she wants to put it all behind her, only after she got caught in a lie. And again, we haven't seen this proof that Jason Schreier is talking about, and we never will. But I'll be honest, I believe these high-profile reporters over the voice actress, especially since even before, I thought that something was a little iffy and something was a little off, and she was in the wrong. But overall, guys, she did a pretty shitty thing, and I'm glad we know the truth now. Now, again, in the second video, I think royalties should be due to voice actors. They're using their voice to get money from this game when it does well. But 100K? No, I'm sorry, but that's just not even possible for such a smaller game. Maybe if it was like some big high-profile AAA game, and if she's actually been working in the past on other characters and she's proven herself like other voice actresses and actors. But I just don't agree with 100K. I just don't agree with it at all. But also, you have to understand and you have to think that this also does a disservice to voice actors who are actually underpaid and who are actually unable to run their car. Those who are struggling to pay their bills, those who are getting used from companies, and that's why they can't do these things. But that's just my thoughts on this. Make sure you guys tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? With this new info, will you be buying Bayonetta 3 even more now or less now? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and do you believe Helena Taylor? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Oh, and sharing it on Twitter would be also a huge help to this video as well, if you guys could do that. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.